Okay, back to Europe for some more driving. We have 3 more deliveries to make on our hauling Hauloween. Happy Hauloween, I always mix up what it's actually called. And we're in Spain at the moment. Browse contracts. We've got until midnight tonight, UTC time, which is actually midday tomorrow for me. But I want to get this done, preferably today. Tarragona to Zaragoza. I think I have been there before. I would like to do ones that I haven't been to before, ideally, but if my if my decision is between Zaragoza and Plymouth, then you know what? I think I know which one I'm going to choose. It's a case of which one do I go well, it's from the same place. It's where do I go to? This one looks less complicated.
Let's go.
Oh, I was meant to sleep, it turns out. Oh well. We can do that after picking up our trailer, I guess. Where is our trailer? There. And it seems that I've been cutting the corner getting into this depot because there's a little silver spot still. That's kind of funny. I assume this is the... Nope, that's not the right way. How do we get out? Oh, just gotta go around these bollards, okay. Why are they even there? Never mind. Ideally, I want to drive down and around the bottom area as well, I think. Do I turn left and left again just to discover that loop road? Nah. I'll grab a quick job from there someday. It's fine. We do need to find a place to rest, though. I don't know whether or not that down there... No, let's just check our map quickly. Pause time for a second. Check our map. Is there a rest stop down there? No, there is not. Okay, where is the nearest rest stop? There. Alright, well... It discovers that area, I guess. Otherwise, I'm going to be very, very tired by the time I get to Zaragoza. Yeah. This is one of those cases where you get to your delivery in time, but then you've still got to find somewhere to sleep. And there's not even a services nearby. Like, if I walked to services, I would end up in Barcelona. And that's not what I want to do.
Let's go.
As it is, I think am I over? No, next rest stop in 9 minutes. So I technically have, like, an hour and 9 minutes before I'll start to black out fully. So that's something. We have a little bit of clemency. But I don't really want to push my luck.
Take the first exit. Exit now.
So what's up with this big truck stop? I'm actually going to go down to the end and then turn in at the end. I don't think it really makes any difference.
Turn left and then turn right.
Until we find out that this is probably like exit only or something. It's 2 lanes. Yeah, it's fine.
Turn right.
Okay, so now... Okay, that's why it was leading me in the other way, because the car parks are all facing the other way. Oh, I can just park anywhere though, it seems. Let's come in here. Good. Rest. And now it's nice and bright and morning. We're not driving through the dark anymore. Why is the entrance so much wider than the exit? Okay. I guess, yeah, I should have come in this way instead, because this is a very skinny exit. Well, no one's here, at least.
Keep right.
Trying to actually use my like ability to look around a bit more
Exit
to hopefully
now.
not sideswipe traffic quite so much as I tend to. Toll booth, which direction are we going here? Middle lane looks like is the one that doesn't require cash. Gonna indicate. They went the other way anyway. Okay, now we're back onto the big roads. Finished all of the squiggly crap. Now we can go scenic view again. We were driving down here at nighttime last delivery, I believe, so now we get to appreciate the scenery a bit more. Do need to visit the services. We just kind of ticked over like the 12% damage or something from just hitting a couple of signs here and there. Means that we might get engine failures at some point. Hopefully not, and hopefully they'll be infrequent even if we do.
Exit right.
Nice big overbridge here, get a great view from the top. Nice small little towns in the distance. And join on to the main traffic flow. Going west. Go west. Life is apparently peaceful there. We'll find out. We might be disturbing that peace a little bit. Once again, not allowed to speed. We are limited to 90 kilometers an hour when we're doing these external contracts for community events. Nice big valley here. I was hoping for a bit more of a view. I do wish you could zoom out more. The fact that the third-person view kind of rotates around the truck and zooms in instead of rotating around a fixed point from like where we are behind the trailer. Running out of fuel. And sure enough, here's the gas station that I saw. Which, conveniently, is not one we've actually explored yet. Hopefully we've done the main road. I think we have, it looks like we have. Gotha.
Okay, let's find a new route.
Well, hopefully they've...
Go straight.
Go straight, you say? Well, no, because I actually want to fill up. Oh, it's a... That's really annoying. They've got a separate roadway that goes around the back. So you have to discover that separately. That's so annoying. I guess we should have gone more that way first, and then we could have turned into the petrol station at the end there, where that car's driving now. Turned back around and then done a little loop. Whatever. I thought I was doing the responsible thing for a change. Let's back up a little bit in this case. Let's just kind of go over here. I'm actually going to do a bit of a loop-the-loop. There's no entry there. I have a feeling that this isn't going to be one big bit either, but if we come up here and turn left, is that going to... No, we still have a little bit that's... Oh, this is so stupid. What a terrible design. Oh well, we're just going to go this way, and then we're going to turn the wrong way, Because I also see that this little road bit here off the gas station was also independent. It wasn't included in the gas station.
I'll find a new route.
And then we've got to go back out over here
Okay, let's find a new route.
and now do a really tight turn and just eliminate that sign with our trailer.
New route.
Crunch. Wait, 17%? From what? We didn't hit anything. It hit our trailer and that's all. Wow. Okay, well that's pretty rude. And took like 5% damage for no good reason. Whatever. The fact that when you enter the off-ramp, it doesn't just determine that, oh yeah, you've discovered the entire gas station. You know, that's what it should do. That would be reasonable. But no. It's like, no, there's this little road and there's this little road. You have to drive through this thing
Keep left.
either in some nefarious fashion like I did, or come through here at least twice, if not 3 different times. I would really like to sit down with some of their design team at some point and just question their decisions sometimes. It's like, do you actually want this to be discovered? You still have an achievement for discovering 100% of the map. Like, either change that achievement so it is based on just discovering 100% of the cities on the map, or fix how the roads are discovered. Because they're just so broken at the moment. Just unify more meshes together. Maybe it increases the size of the game on disk because it has to recognize things as being one piece instead of made up of multiple. I don't know. But it would simplify the save files. Because as it is, the save files have to keep track of every single chunk of road that you have or have not discovered. Or have discovered, I guess. Fairly sure I remember seeing in a, like, decompiled save file all of the discovered road pieces. Which I guess, so long as you knew what they were, you could just edit that and just leave yourself like a couple of bits to discover and then just do those and get the achievement to pop. I don't know. It just seems like such a redundant way of covering the information as well. Doing it based on city would be much better. And just don't have the roads like fill in, or if you do, then it's just purely cosmetic. But they should definitely be more unified. Roundabouts and the surrounding roads should all be one thing. Each interchange should be one thing. It's such a niche thing to really care about. I recognize this, but it's just that part of my gamer brain where I look at the map and go, ooh, that's not discovered yet. And I have the need to scratch it off. Alright, everyone's going through the bad gate, so we'll go through the good gate. I mean, I'm glad that no one else goes through this gate, but it is kind of weird. I would expect cars should go through the left side gates, where they're either cash or card on the left side, or cash or like drive straight through, but with a height restriction. Only trucks and larger vehicles should be going to the right in the first place. A lot of the time there's been cars in there too. Makes no sense. Anyway, Zaragoza. We are driving straight through, looks like. There's a big part of the city to the left that I've not been to before. And apparently I'm not going to go now either. That's a shame. Would have been nice to visit a part of the city I hadn't been to yet.
Keep left.
Maybe we'll have to go there to pick up our next delivery or something. Don't know whether or not going through there... Yeah, I'm not going to chance it. I could have zoomed out the map, but... Yeah, I probably could have gone off there and then... Yeah, I could have joined up later on. Oh well, never mind. Okay. It looks like we're going to be going through a little bit of roundabout that I've not been on before, so that's a start. We take those.
Keep right, and then exit right.
I'm amazed I haven't been on that before, to be honest. It's the sort of thing that I expected I would have done while doing the big roundabout. And there's the road leading to the gas station. Unfortunately, I no longer need to go to the gas station, so I won't need to take that. Maybe we can do something creative. If we're going further west, we can always go on, like, drive down to the gas station, turn around, and then join on to the motorway at that point. That could work. Oh, there's tiny little slivers of roundabout that I haven't discovered because I just went around it properly. I needed to drive around it a second time. That's so annoying. Spain is such a large country that just a couple of those things individually wouldn't be a problem. Like, it would still probably give you the 100%, it would round up. But enough of those would be enough. I'm going to go straight through here because I see that I haven't been around the corners at the end. Also, it's much nicer than having to make such a sharp turn.
Take the first exit.
But this just makes more sense to me. Why do a 135-degree angle when you can just do a couple of 90s?
Keep right, and then turn right.
Nice part of the town, though. Give it that.
Turn right.
It would be kind of nice to have, like, a viewpoint around here. At least photo opportunity. That's one of those weird roundabouts that has an intersection going through it, too. Like, on the surface you think, oh, that's great, that means that traffic going straight through doesn't get as disrupted by the roundabout. They don't have to go around. Yep, but then they have traffic lights at the other end, so they still have to stop and wait.
Keep right.
It's like you've got a roundabout and now you've put traffic lights on it because you've put this bypass through the middle of it.
Turn right.
If you're going to do that, you need to have the traffic going straight ahead just go like under or over. Also, I'm going to drive around here because this is also a thing that exists. And now we're just going to do basically a loop.
And then turn left.
Don't mind me. Yeah, if you want your through traffic to not be disrupted by the roundabout, then you have to have it
Left.
do an overpass or an underpass, and then have the roundabout traffic just merge on later. You can't
Keep right.
then throw in
Then
traffic
turn
lights.
right.
This episode of
Turn right.
arguing traffic flow. Oh, not one of these. I need to remove that track from the playlist. It's far too anxiety-inducing. We had that one come up yesterday as well. Shuffle does not persist through days, it seems. Like the memory of what's been played before.
The road and go.
Oh, no, I changed the playlist partway through, that's right. Okay, yeah, honestly, this feels better than driving all the way along the fence line. Because all we have to do here is just turn around and reverse. Like, that is super simple, and I would say just as simple, really, as driving along and parking close parallel to a fence. Because that can be really annoying too. Now we overcooked that a little bit. I'm just gonna... Oop, no, overcooked that even more. We are making a meal out of this. That should be fine. Yeah, there we go. Terrible angle, but we got there pretty quickly. 11 out of 13. Where can we go next? That was a pretty quick delivery at least. So we could go back to Leader. It did look like we hadn't actually been off there, off the road there. Oh, but Soria is even better because we have not been there ever. That is perfect. One day I hope to go back to Spain and actually explore more of it. And maybe travel some of the roads that we're going on in these episodes and be able to look back and go, oh yeah, that does look like that. Yeah, if I'm ever in Zaragoza, as unlikely as it might be, I'm not sure it's particularly high priority for a tourist destination. Alright, we're actually going to go left here. Just going to cut the corner wildly as well because I can see there's no traffic there. Alright, and now we're discovering this road. We go under the motorway, across to the gas station. Now, interestingly, it's detected that I can go into the gas station and immediately turn around. A lot of the time, it doesn't recognize the ability to do U-turns like this. So I'm kind of impressed. Ah, you're kidding me. The other side of the road is a separate thing. So we've got to... okay, we're going to waste a little bit more time here. One... ooh, oops, sorry. I thought he was driving past faster. One, we're going to go back this way, and it's going to get confused. Because we're going to overshoot the on-ramp. Because it'll be difficult to tell on the stream, but this little bit of road right here was still grey. It's at this point here, it was unified with the road on the other side. But for reasons best left to the developers to understand, this little section just here was a different definition and had to be discovered separately. Go figure. Now, that should be that all covered off. There's some little missing pieces on the other road. Like, it would have probably been a good idea to go the way that I originally suggested, because we would have had an excuse to go around that roundabout again. But this gave us more net exploration. Alright, cruise control, scenic mode. What's our expanded view looking like? Okay, we're going to be going around and down. We need to come in here from the north at some point. I see, Zaragoza is really spread out. We've been over to where the garage is. Oh, nice river. Let's not get so distracted by looking at the map that we miss the world around us. Keep left, he said. But I don't know whether or not where we're going is completely new, or we just didn't have a reason to go there the first time we were in this part of the world. Could be both. I left these 3 deliveries for today with the idea of it would take me a while to get through them, but we're looking at having 2 deliveries done in pretty short time. And then, well, we have the option of whether to make the last one a very long delivery. So that's the road down to Madrid, is it? Yeah, to the right. Which we need to come back from that direction at some point. Let's zoom this in again so we can see what we're doing a bit better. Oh, we were meant to go that way. Ah. Okay, I didn't realize that's what was happening there. Okay, there's a lot of traffic. Let's get onto the shoulder. I would take way too long to go the way it's now suggesting. Once again, not paying attention to our GPS when we should be. Okay, there's no one actually coming now, so it might be easier to turn around, but I'm not sure I have the... Yeah, I'm not sure I have the turning circle with the length of this trailer. No, I don't. But at least I have more room now. I can just go on the main road, I don't have to stay on the shoulder. Ugh. My reversing today is terrible. Backing the trailer was just the start of it. We are not doing well with our reversing today. Okay, now we can turn the correct way. Little lapse in concentration there. So this kind of interchange part, that underpass and this section of road here, is something we haven't done at least, because last time we got off to go to the viewpoint and then came back on. I almost need to watch some of the viewpoints again because it's been so long I've forgotten what was in them. Would be nice to just highlight the city again. We can do that at any point. We can just jump into the media gallery. Seems to be just a wind farm valley around here. It's a fairly high altitude plain, I think, that we're on. It's very barren. It's a lot of just scrub. Short trees. High altitude, quite dry. Okay, he indicated and then just merged without even letting me go by. That was interesting. I don't know what the law is in Spain. Was I obliged to actually let him merge in? I feel that he should have gotten up to speed and be able to just merge in without me having to brake. Who knows? Climbing up through the rocky hills.
Keep right, then exit right.
Don't know what the name of the mountains in the central region of Spain is, but it's kind of their version of the Massive Central, I guess. Vehicle malfunction, yeah, I was expecting some of those. Thankfully we don't need our engine, because going down the hill let us accelerate up to 97 through the power of gravity. Now this is a much nicer experience. We get a nice country road to drive on instead of just big motorways for a change. We've got 100 kilometers along here to get to the small town of Soria. Past what looks to be olives and vineyards. This would be an interesting speedrun road. The Bota River. Nice. Interesting irrigation pond and channel there. And the quintessential Spanish style houses there with the red roofs.
Go straight.
Nignon. We're not taking the time to appreciate it fully. We're just blitzing through, I'm afraid. Big wind turbines in the distance there, chugging away. I feel they should have them just slightly out of step with each other instead of being so uniform. Oof, I thought I was going to hit that barrier. Got distracted by the scenery again. Castilla y León. That sounded too French. I don't know how to make it sound Spanish. Castilla y León. Still sounds French. Whatever. I'm not Spanish. Apologies. Let's make sure that we discover that, but it looked like... Ah, see, that's how you do it. Just driving through the road in between the gas stations, discovered the entire area. That's a refreshing change. A few more trees around here. Must be maybe get a bit more moisture, maybe a bit more rain coming in from the north. Duero River. You have to be careful on these skinnier roads around the corners. Oh, and now we get expressway again. Hopefully it'll still count as both directions. Yes, looks like it. Good. Well, this should be another city for the achievement for Spain. I don't know if it's a unified one for just Iberia in general or Spain specifically. The city discovery. I also don't know if it's a discover every city or if it's kind of like the new ones where they've just made it, like with Arkansas, it was sort of discover at least 8 cities. What a cop-out. Soria discovered. Yeah, there were Conquistador, 34 out of 51. That's how big the Iberian expansion was. 51 cities. Okay, yeah, we will keep right. That's fine. That little bit is going to be annoying, though. Because unlike the gas station earlier, this roundabout is not so kind. That's annoying because I don't want to come back this way. Ideally, from Soria, I'll go the other direction. I can just take a quick job from there at some point. If I was really that worried, I could have gone around the roundabout and stuff, but I'd have to go back the wrong way as well. That's just something to discover with the truck alone at some point.
Turn right.
Anyway, turning right. A weird roundabout thing here for some reason? That's odd. There's a big truck stop area off to the right. And we find ourselves at a farm with wood. Oh, it's sawmill? I was thinking that was grain up ahead, but it's just wood chips, I think. Yeah, we'll do the easy one this time, rather than having to drive the entire distance across the park. Ah, yeah, sawmill. Nice. Just imagine the smell. Freshly cut wood. Stop too quickly. Ah, I was like a foot too soon on braking. Excellent. And that leaves us with 1 delivery left to go. 12 out of 13. Fantastic.